Howdy do, Rangeroos. I am gonna make a quick video on how to make a slightly more complicated shape today. This is really useful if you're doing any of your puzzle pieces, because once you figure out how to sort of extrude two pieces together, you will know what the heck's going on. So we're gonna go ahead and make something very similar to this today. So I am going to go ahead and head home, create new, and feet and inches. I don't want to save the changes right there. We will erase this nameless faceless person, and I am going to start with a rectangle. Start from the origin, draw it up and to the right, and now on my keyboard just enter 0.75, comma, then 0.75. So if you're not sure where that is down here. Now I'm going to hit enter, and you're going to think this rectangle or this square disappears, but it just happens to go very, very small. Now to make this easier, I'm going to go down here and click on Zoom Extents, which is the magnifying glass with the three arrows. Click on that, and it brings me right there, and I can move it on around. Now I'm going to pan this slightly down, and I am going to pull this up right there, and if you look, the distance is changing. I'm going to change this to 1.5, so that'll be 1.5 inches, and it goes straight on up. Then right here, Zoom Extents, and you see that I've got a tower sticking right out there. Now one of our puzzle pieces has an extrusion coming here, so I am going to switch back to the rectangle tool, go from this corner up to the right, and you can see on the dimensions it's 3/4 by 3/4. Pull this out right there, and if you look at my distance, I want that 3/4 of an inch. So we're almost halfway there for a more complicated shape. I'm going to orbit this around. Head over to my rectangle tool, right there, up and to the right. You can see the dimensions are 3/4 by 3/4, and I am going to pull this out. If you look at the distance, 3/4 of an inch. So that right there is how I can do a more complicated shape. Now let me play just for a second, because I know sometimes the shapes have cutouts, so let me just extend that out a little bit. Let's say I need to cut a notch in this top piece. I can also do that by drawing a rectangle wherever the heck I have to draw a rectangle. Let's say, hang on, let me orbit this so I can show you a little bit better. There we go. So let's say I need a rectangle there, like a notch or a cutout. I can draw it wherever the heck it has to go, and then I can extrude that in, just like that. So that's how you do a notch. So this is how you do a more complicated puzzle piece. It's actually not that difficult whatsoever. If you make a mistake, remember you can go in and out and change any of the dimensions right there. You might have to do a little bit of math on it, but it's not too bad. Okay, go ahead, stop this video, rewind, and replay as many times as you need in order to get the concept.